Maybe if I spin in the opposite direction to my weapon, it won't count me out.
It seems like it's working. It's terrible entertainment, but it works.
Now, unless until recently you've been frozen in a block of ice, in which case welcome to the 21st century, can't wait to see you try and integrate yourself into modern society, you'll know that Battlebots returned in America. What better way to celebrate than by jumping on the bandwagon? They're fun and much more comfortable than the Sibians. So here's me riding it! The bandwagon, not a Sibian. That's on a different tube site. Hello, I'm DevilboyScooby, you're not, and welcome to Battlebots something. I didn't bother to check the title of the game because it came out twice under two different names. I'm playing this because it was mentioned to me by a good friend of mine, or at least I hope so, otherwise I've lost a friend for life. On a Simpsons Let's Play that I did. I really miss that game. Is it too soon to do a Let's Play again? Anyway, joining me with a yo-ho-ho.
It's that guy you mentioned in the intro! Tale of the Toaster, the name of the game is Battlebots Design and Destroy. Yippee!
We have three modes, but we're not playing multiplayer because I'm assuming that's multiplayer.
Most likely, yes. I never really got to do much of the multiplayer in the Robot Wars games because Forever Alone.
Press the A button to select a category.
Oh yes, by the way, you do have to build a robot before you can actually do any fighting. And building a robot kind of
looks like a
takes
crocodile
forever.
head.
Yeah, I'm the one with a little bit of experience on this game. I bought it brand new on eBay and played it for a bit. And I thought it was dreadful and I never touched it again, but here I am, reunited with my old pal, Battlebots Design and Destroy.
Well, I have no idea what any of these signs mean, so I'm just finding...
I think you're trying to use a drill for wheels at the minute.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good dig out of the arena and escape. That'll get you away from Tombstone.
I don't seem to be able to do that much, so I think I've hit my limit of one spike and a drill on the side of my robot. That's good enough, right?
Well, the music started to get a bit more hype and exciting.
Oh, well,
that implies we might have done something.
Right, that looks completely shit. Still a better robot than the end did.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm just thinking about it now. For the end.
It doesn't show you where the wheels are going, you just have to hope.
And you're already spending $110 on this.
I know, this piece of shit. It's still probably less a waste of money than Mortis was. Fix bot? I haven't done anything. Does that make this bot
It erases
super,
all your
super?
mistakes and actually makes a decent robot.
I think switching the song was a mistake, but still. Oh, we need armour. Is
That's
that armour?
not armour. Can we have the one from the background? That looks quite sturdy.
Well, it better put up with a bashing of my fist against it.
Oh, riveted aluminium case. What a riveting time.
If you're watching the new series, this game is nothing like that, basically. Oh, I've got not enough money
the
now.
TV show is actually good.
I know.
Got a brand spanking new logo as well, nothing like that old. Yo, Battlebots! I'm an angry arm. I'm the derpy arm. And I'm just the name written in yellow. Is this a pun on Deator? Oh, D-Toast. Instead of turning a robot into toast, it can completely leave it alone and lose.
It could have been Deepster. That was probably cooler.
Deep Tail. Devil of the Boy Scooby.
That's what the crazy people on the internet will call our shipping.
Oh dear. Meanwhile, the TV studio is where I played all the time in the Robot Wars game, so I guess we're off to the Battlebox.
Yes.
And we're fighting Toe Crusher.
Is that any relation to the Toe Cutter from Robot
Not
Wars,
at
which
all.
was basically a watermelon crusher?
Yeah, it's like how Battlebots also has like a golem, and it's got a stinger, and it's got panic attack. So that's the real thing. And it goes really fast.
What the hell? How
Yep.
did I self-write?
It's just like in Advanced Destruction, any robot, including Plunderbird, could self-right by pressing start, but without such an over-the-top.
I want to know how I managed to self-write. I've got nothing in the way of a Shreem egg or whatever they call it on Battlebots a self-riding mechanism.
Does Toe
thing.
Crusher even have a flipper? How did it get us over?
Well, it looks a lot like that thing Overkill.
It's also
maybe?
a fair bit like something.
Oh, right. How did I...
There you go.
Oh, no, I didn't want to pause again. How did I... Oh, no. Apparently you can just magically turn yourself over on this game.
It's like boxing. You're just down for the count, but then you get up. This robot of yours bears a very slight resemblance to the SUV from the Captain Scarlet series.
It also bears a slight resemblance to the very first whatchamacallit? Technophobic from Series 2.
I can see that, actually. It also bears a slight resemblance to a piece of shit.
You beat me to it.
I thought that was what you were going for.
No, I was
Not
trying
the
to make a
unpredictable.
proper serious robot observation, although if people are watching this just because they've only seen Battlebots, Robot Wars was a thing that basically the British stole the name of an American competition, so they called it Battlebots instead when it was picked up for telly.
Yeah. We kind of prefer old Robot Wars, I suppose, but Battlebots is the one that's still around these days, so all props to you.
How the fuck did we just win?
You've already done better than me at this game.
Yay! I'm offered a free...
Battlebots goes on about sponsorships.
Yeah! I noticed at the end of the credits, which, you know, go about 100 mile an hour on American TV shows nowadays,
Yeah.
it basically said sponsorship considered by Pizza Hut. So that's not even we're going to sponsor you, that's, maybe we will promote. I think it was promotional
they did a TV ad
consideration
in
or
the
something. Did they? Wow.
Have you seen the Battlebots, Pete? No, well, clearly not.
The
You'd like it,
Battlebots.
actually, because you really don't like the female host of Battlebots. Basically, like, the three presenters are just hanging out with some robots while eating pizza, and then the robots try to attack the woman and corner her. And she's like, "Guys? A little help?"
Oh, what's the R button? Oh, that just makes too much sense. Using the R button for...
Repair. So, like, the L button must
Me.
look at your robot.
It's not
Limit.
letting me do anything.
Maybe you should just exit the screen then? Or can you move over to that big fix bot button?
So apparently I can't fix anything. We're just gonna enter this piece of shit.
There is a slight difference between Robot Wars and Battlebots. In Robot Wars you go down to the pits. In Battlebots you are in the pit. According to this game.
I now
Oh,
look
God,
like a steam engine.
This kind of looks a bit like reality from Series 1 of Robot Wars.
We're just gonna say it looks like every single robot. Oh, you mean the other robot?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't really compare it to a modern Battlebot because the only full body spinner of anything round at all in the modern series is Captain Shredderator,
Actually,
which is just the revolutionist from Robot Wars.
I was gonna say it looked like the Revolutionist was on Battlebots. As
Yeah,
of recording, I've watched the first episode.
Yeah, it's definitely the same team, but I can't mention how well they did because you haven't bloody watched episode 2. It's the
Because
best
I'm
one
too
of the
busy
series.
doing football videos for somebody's channel and this
Oh.
crap.
Does that mean you've been watching the Women's World Cup?
Oh, yes, that's exactly what I meant.
England's gonna win.
We always win at sports that nobody pays attention to.
Yeah, like cricket. Who cares about cricket? But people should care about the Women's World Cup. It's just as good as the men's, except with a few less countries in it.
Yeah, and a lot
really
less
like it.
crowds.
Yeah, I mean, it's still going to be the same as always. Germany's still going to win everything, but
Except the war.
yeah. Like, I've been looking
I just
into
flipped
the...
myself over.
I've been looking into the Women's Euros instead of the World Cup. Out of 5, Germany's won 4. Oh, but Japan's obviously the reigning champions. But anyway, we're not here to talk about women's football. We're here because Battlebots is back, only on ABC.
I lose by KO because I was upside down and mashing the buttons didn't work.
Battlebots is finished on ABC.
Well, that went very well. Continue to the next bout. There wasn't any next bout. Press R to repair bots. That's what I want to do. Right.
Press B to bot bots.
I may have assigned it to something stupid. Let's just hit every button on the keyboard.
I think this is why I stopped playing the game at this point. I couldn't figure out how to get past the pit. Just imagining
Oh,
Phil
repair,
Collison
are
out.
you sure? Yes. What button did I press?
I hope that's fixed everything and not just one little bit.
No. Right, let's
We've
go back
got
to mashing
$2
every
left.
button. Oh, it's S. Because that makes sense.
Possibly should have looked into this before we started.
I thought I did. I managed to reassign every other key except the right button. Let's just go on Brawl mode. These are robots you may recognise.
I actually do recognise two.
Ziggo and Backlash. And that thing?
Mouser Mecha Catbot.
Yes.
Kinda glad I didn't recognise it now, otherwise I would have had to call it Mouser Mecha Catbot throughout the last fight.
You wouldn't have had to. You could have called it a piece of shit.
No, that
Oh, I didn't mean
described
to do
your
that.
robot.
Hey, Backlash I'm sure is going to be much better.
Yeah, given that that's a tried and established Battlebot with a big nightmare-esque spinner, sure, let's give it a go.
Yeah, well, it was obviously noteworthy enough to be included on this abysmosity. If you couldn't tell, folks, not the hugest fan of this game. Oh, dear.
That's not as over the top of a self-writing.
Yeah, it's not
Given that
magical.
Even though you've only seen one episode of the new series, what's your favourite Battlebot thus far?
Why the fuck did I just do a kilohertz?
That's a similar killing thing to the New York subway. No, not the Siberia. No.
Yeah, the Siberian
Sao Paulo
minefield.
scrapyard.
Yeah,
That's it.
one of those. We're talking about a Robot Wars game, if you didn't know, folks, although I'm assuming you did. I don't know why I'm treating you like you're all idiots.
I would say my favourite current Battlebots are Radioactive because it's from Team Behemoth, and the flipper. What's it called?
Chaos 2. I don't know,
Bollocks.
most of the robots by the end of Series 7 were either spinners or flippers.
Bronco. That's the big flipper in the new Battlebots. Bigger Brother actually brought a robot called Bulldog, which looks just like M2 over to Battlebots.
Oh
but it
God,
only got
when did that
chosen as a
appear?
reserve.
I thought that was another robot then, it wasn't. We win a match, that's what, 2 out of 3, that's not bad.
Good heavens, we've got a positive record here. Can we play as a different weight class maybe? That might give us more than 3 robots to choose from.
Oil rig. I'm assuming you're supposed to progress through the main story in order to get better.
Oh! I suggest you play as Complete Control.
Alright, we will do
Because-
that. I recognise
Because, yeah, because Complete Control is in the new Battlebot series and it competed yesterday. And you
Let's
haven't
do
seen it because
a
you're slow.
that. Shh! Will you stop rubbing that in?
To be fair, while rubbing it in, I'm also kind of publicising the fact I've illegally watched it. I'm not American. I
You
can't
could be
just
living in
tune
America.
into ABC. But I've talked about my crimes on YouTube. Now I'll go over my pension, my work history,
What the
my
hell did just happen?
entire bank statement from the past month, my address, give you a full recap of my first trip to the swimming pool.
I was disappointed to learn that the Robot Wars font, Bank Gothic, is also used by a famous porn company.
The Bank Gothic medium is used by everything. It's still my favourite font, but like Budweiser use it, and
Well, my
Pretty
favourite
much
font
any-
is, of course, Uneasy by Cumberland Footworks.
pretty much any company that tries to be technological just uses Bank Gothic medium.
We got 4th place. We were so bad that they abbreviated our name.
To control.
Which was ironically not what we had in that map.
Yeah, maybe we should try and enter a password.
If we do that, we'll unlock every robot and be here until midnight.
It's not midnight already. Trying to be secretive. Okay, Biohazard.
Biohazard heard
Oh,
of.
Tazbot. Have you
Overkill.
seen Tazbot's battle?
Not recently, but I am aware of its existence.
Yeah, because Tazbot, like, owned Razor. It was pretty much the ultimate counterpick to Razor.
And here's a Pokemon reference again, guys. It looked like Nose Pass.
It did.
What, are you just saying that
We
to
could
humour
say that
me? or to-
Biohazard looks like Stunfisk because it's flat.
Well, no, the thing on the back looks like the nose of Nosepass, which is where it gets its name. Oh, it's a spin bot. No, it's a I've been killed bot.
See,
Right.
what it actually does in Battlebots, it like runs its little nose along the floor and then it hooks onto robots and picks them up. Which is why Razor couldn't do anything to it, because it turned on the spot and just kept slipping under Razor and turning it over.
A bit like what Dipoposaurus Rex was meant to do, but never did, because, well, Deoteor knocked it out. Wait. Oh, apparently being stationary starts counting you out.
So you can't take a 13 black approach to this, damn.
No. I can't cheat, is basically what I'm saying.
It worked very well in Extreme Destruction if you park behind the pit, though.
Yeah. Oh, whatever happened to that series?
I've just realised this is a battle between two robots that beat Razor. Tazbot beat Razor and Overkill beat Warhead.
You see, maybe if I spin in the opposite direction to my weapon, it won't count me out.
It seems like it's working. It's terrible entertainment, but it works.
This whole game is terrible entertainment. Oh.
Yeah. It really irks me to see the old logo for some reason, because the new logo's so much better. It's just a word in a modern font, but that works a lot better than that big, complicated yellow mess.
Yeah. Well, and it was probably copyrighted to the old channel, not Comedy Central, although this is a comedy.
I think it was Comedy Central, or at
Yeah,
least they showed reruns of it.
Yes, because that was the most hilarious thing in the world, robots fighting each other.
You see, if it was on Comedy Central, I'd actually be able to legally watch the show on television.
Well, only if it was on the screened version, in this country version. Oh shit. Because Boomerang in America still shows all good cartoons. Our Boomerang shows Garfield and Friends. Oh!
We won!
Somehow.
Sorry, you won.
No, we won. This is a joint effort because you picked the robot.
That's true. Razor doesn't stand a chance. To be fair, Razor was crap in the video games anyway.
Right then, so we've got one category left, the super heavyweights, and then we can end this debacle. I don't know why I
Airplane
picked the
Graveyard. Okay, Dissector and Toro.
I recognise
It just
Toro.
looks like Seros.
Oh, Minions, fine. And, oh, that looks like Scarab, but...
Yeah, I will say that Dissector is in the new modern series with their new robot Lockjaw, so that's kinda relevant.
Let's go relevant then, even though this is the obsolete robot, but... Oh.
Yeah. But Dissector did win the series, to be fair.
Did it? There's a
Yeah, it
spoiler
was-
for old Battlebots.
Like, I don't know how it won. It doesn't look champion material at all, but somehow it did become
Well,
the super heavyweight champion of season 5.
Okay. It doesn't... Oh, that one's been counted out. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, Toro.
I should have told you to play as Toro.
Shit.
We haven't seen any flippers in this game yet.
Yeah, well that's what I was going to play. Anyway, so what is different from the Robot Wars games is you cannot apparently be eliminated by hazards. You just magically respawn.
Basically like the paint pot from Munich Car Factory. Should I bring out some more bad German impressions?
Yes, sure. If you want to know why we are speaking about bad German impressions, go check out Taylor the Toaster's channel whenever he decides to upload the abysmal part that I was just appearing in.
Yeah, if you like football games about young kids...
You can't call it a
with
football
anime
game, it's
graphics
not, really.
About...
I have never
overthrowing
seen
the
Wayne
evil
Rudy go Super
Football
Saiyan.
Emperor, then yes, Inazuma 11 Let's Play on my channel is for you. Alternatively, you could watch my Let's Plays of the handheld
Why the
Robot Wars.
fuck am I doing this? I keep driving into the pit. I'm literally
Yeah.
the most suicidal robot on the planet. Fuck! I didn't. I went nowhere near that then.
Fight for... You've got 3 seconds to kill yourself again. No,
I
that's it.
still managed to win. Why? Was I stylish, or did we bribe the judges?
10 for strategy, which is 5 times more than everyone else, when our strategy was be suicidal.
It wasn't a strategy. It just turned out that way. Well, that was Battlebots. Design and destroy, or Battlebots enter the dragon, or something. I don't know.
Design and Destroy is that the subtitle for Robot Arena 2 as
Yes, I think they probably aimed to catch out stupid
well? Right, I'm gonna get
people.
my cartridge without unplugging my headphones. No, I can't. It's too far away. No, I've got it. Okay.
Wow.
Battlebots Beyond the Battlebox.
That was
That's
the
the
first
real
one.
name.
Yes. Basically, they re-released the same game, and people got very angry. Not because it was a re-release, just because it was an absolute pile of steaming shit. And on that bombshell, I've turned into Jeremy Clarkson.
Ta-ta.
Hi guys and gals, thank you for watching this video. If you are in America or have tapped into a cable somehow, then A, congratulations, B, don't worry, I won't report you, and C, make sure you watch Battlebots, because the more views, the more likely it is to be renewed and then maybe leak across the Atlantic into Robot Wars. Speaking of that, the Lad Bible recently started a petition, and by recently I mean recent as of recording, not as of uploading. Thanks to Victoria May Pickford for bombarding my videos and Twitter feed with the link which drew my attention, so go and sign it. And until next time, whenever that is, whatever game that is, I've been DevilboyScooby, piss off.